Oh, what's up, YouTube? You know what day it is. Weigh-in Wednesday, week 29, my favorite days of the week. Welcome back to another episode of Parker Goes Carnivore. I'm your host, Ryan Parker. It's been a phenomenal week, and I have so much fun things to share with you. Can't wait to get to it, so let's get it. Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me, my fellow carnivores. Feels so good to be home and getting back into the swing of things. You know, this year's been really eye-opening for me. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about other people and how they interact with each other. And this YouTube channel has just really thrown me to the next level. And I can't thank you enough. You know, I've been struggling with losing a lot of weight recently, over the last 6 months. I haven't been losing a lot of weight. My body's just hanging on for dear life. And it's gotten to the point where I'm a little frustrated about it. I'm not gonna lie. Got me thinking, what am I doing wrong? I mean, I know I'm a drinker, I like to drink, and I know that can stall weight loss, but I felt like there was something else. And so this last week has been really experimental for me. And I've been exploring with some different things, and I think I've cracked the code. And this is huge. This is so massive for me because I'm pretty excited about these next few weeks upcoming on what I can do on the scale. I know it doesn't come all down to the scale. My body has been changing for the better. I'm gaining tons of muscle and bone density. I know that. But, you know, I got these stubborn last 25 pounds that I want off my body. So yeah, we're gonna dive into that in a little bit. All right, so the week's been going amazing. You know, this is the first weekend that I had a chance to do nothing but what I wanted to do, which was awesome. Feels good not to be camping somewhere or staying in a hotel. So that was really nice to have this whole week to do with exactly what I want to do. From a mental health perspective, that's so massively important. To give yourself back exactly what you want and allowing yourself to get into the groove that you need to get in. As always, I'm loving my podcasts. I'm a huge podcast fan. The Uberman Project, Sean Croxton's Quote of the Day, Tony Robbins' Priming Exercise, and then reading a couple books is always my ticket to mental health. Mindset is key, as we all know. Still doing the cold showers every single morning, making my bed without fail, talking to myself with the utmost gratitude and love and empathy, not allowing negative comments to come in my head, and if they do, I just let that shit slide. Later, don't need that. Let's get the positivity up so we can be the best we can be. My diet and my exercise to try to figure out why I haven't been losing weight has been pretty fun. It kind of came to me as two forms. One, it came to me as a dream. I felt like I was starving in this dream. And when I woke up, I was thinking about how my friend, who I got on the carnivore diet, Jesse, love you, bud. You're crushing it. Keep it going. He just went through surgery, and he brought a bag of meat to the operating room, basically. So during his recovery, he would just have meat to eat. And then during my bagpipe competition last weekend, he brought a whole bunch of meat cooked, ready to go. I never do that. I cook one meal and then I eat it. I cook a meal and then I eat it. And then that leaves me, well, searching for food that I wish I had, or snacking a lot on stuff that I shouldn't be snacking on. Whether that's beef jerky, it's not always the cleanest, or even biltong, it's not always the cleanest. It has natural flavors in it, probably shouldn't be eating that. So when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start cooking a lot more meat, more than I would normally eat, and then cut it up and save it. That way I always have steak in the fridge. That way I always have some ribs in the fridge. Whatever the case may be, I have it ready to go. And that's what I've been doing. So let's talk about the diet. Let's talk about exactly what I've been cooking for the week. I'm really excited because this is definitely something that has changed for the better. So on Wednesday, let's just burn through the list, of course. Wednesday, I had my strip loin and eggs. And then it was that night that I had that dream that I woke up and I was like, I know what I need to do. I think I need to be eating more because I'm a big guy. I work out really hard. I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly doing something. And I think I was starving myself, and my body was just like holding on for dear life, the fat reserves that it had, because it's like, you're not getting enough nutrients that you need. Even though I felt satiated, later in the day, I'd always be craving something more, some more meat or eggs or whatever. So on Thursday, I just went all out. I had a double bacon cheeseburger at work. I came home, cooked some chicken wings. Then I also had some ground beef and eggs. So already stepping it up a little bit with a whole extra meal, which I wasn't used to. Friday was a great day of eating. I had leftover ground beef and the chicken wings, of course. Me and my buddy went out to Orchard City Kitchen at Prune Yard. We had the charcuterie board. We had pork belly. We had a ribeye. We ate a lot, and it was really good, really fulfilling. So then my troubles came on the weekend, where I was out of my element. I wasn't home. I was hanging out with some friends, and I didn't get to choose exactly what I wanted to eat. So I made the best of it. I just had this pork belly bowl from a local Greek restaurant. Sunday, though, I picked it back up, went out to brunch, had a all-meat omelet with a side of bacon, and then I came home and I had a ribeye, which was a perfect accoutrement to the day. Monday I went out and I was hanging out with a friend, and we ate some chicken wings. Not the cleanest, but they're pretty delicious. And then I had the best double bacon cheeseburger I've had all year. And that's saying a lot. You know how I get down with some burgers. Look at this thing, just covered in cheese. It was amazing. So good. Can't wait to have another one of those burgers. Tuesday, I cooked a whole bunch of food. I had this huge round roast. It was 2.5 pounds. Smoked the whole thing, had some eggs on the side, and I ate it. Pretty much all. I mean, there was only a little bit of leftovers that I had the next day. So definitely upped the diet, with the exception of Saturday. That was the only low calorie day, I guess you can say, just low meat day. Well, my body definitely reacted quickly, so quickly, that the scale showed me the light, and I'm so grateful because now I know, up the food intake. So with all that said, let's see how I did on the scale this week. As you all know, 316.1 pounds at 42.5% body fat last year. Last week, after that Monterey Highland Games festival and the couple slip-ups that I had, weighing in at 247.1 pounds at 25.9%. This week, coming in at 243 flat at 26.9%. Yes, I know the body fat went up, but that always happens when I have a massive loss of pounds in my week. And so that usually just balances out. 243, that's the lowest I've been in years. And I am just so ecstatic on that number. Really looking forward to seeing what these next few weeks could turn out to be. Because I have a feeling that I cracked the code. I just need to prep more, have meat always on reserve, and if I even think about getting hungry, start eating some steak. Steak is my ticket out of here, let me tell you. So thank you for all of the constructive criticism you've given me and really allowing me to think about what I'm doing and how I can fix it. I always can improve more. If I were to cut out the alcohol, I know that would be like, but I gotta live my life. And I do enjoy drinking, and I do love the social aspect that comes along with drinking. I think that's what I like more about drinking than anything else, is I just love being around people. The workouts this week have been, positive as always. Still going to the gym without my personal trainer. He's due back next week, which should be phenomenal. Really looking forward to having Roger train me again. He knows what he is doing. And then other than that, just, going out, dancing, having a good time, doing my daily walks with my dog, of course playing bagpipes, which is always a great workout, and just being active, just walking. I mean, when I go to work, I'm walking 5 miles a day at work, so it's just a lot of just busybody stuff that I've been doing this week. Looking forward to next week to turning on the gym even further with Roger being back, like I said. So it's going to be a pretty special week for sure. As always, would love to leave you with a quote. You can take responsibility for making your dream a reality. That's it. It's so true. I'm dreaming of getting to be the best me possible. And it's my responsibility. It's only me. And that's why I'm doing this video, is to throw that out there. That way I can take responsibility of my own actions and then fulfill my own dream. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys are doing the same. Let's get out there. Let's do the best we can do. Let's be the best that we can be, and know that life's worth living. So, love every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining today, and I cannot wait to see you next week. Peace.